welcome you watching the morning news here on CNN News 18. I'm Sakshi Singh Litoria with your weekend dose of top headlines. Starting off with a historic story which is about Mann Ki Baat. It turns 100. The BJP is going all out to make the 100th episode of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Mann Ki Baat radio broadcast an unprecedented mass outreach program. In a historic moment, the 100th episode will also be aired at the United Nations headquarters. It will air at 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time, which will be 1:30 a.m. in New York. The milestone event will be broadcast for over 1,000 radio stations, including private FM stations, community radios and various TV channels. The BJP has been preparing for the Mann Ki Baat at 100 celebrations with arrangements at around 4 lakh places across India for people to tune into PM's address. A commemorative stamp and a coin have also been issued to signify the occasion. The Culture Ministry will mark the 100th episode with projection shows at monuments including Red Fort and Gateway of India. An art exhibition at the National Gallery of Modern Art and publication of comic books about the heroes mentioned by the leader in his addresses.
ये 100वां एपिसोड तक पहुंचना और लोगों में लोकप्रियता बढ़ना ये इस बात का प्रमाण है कि हर एपिसोड में जनता ने इसको सराहा है और प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सामाजिक विषयों पर अपना योगदान किया।
Now in 2014, Prime Minister Modi started his radio program Mann Ki Baat to connect with the citizens on issues of day-to-day governance and India's cultural legacy. He has highlighted sporting achievements and hailed real heroes of particular significance. Is his focus on the southern states in Mann Ki Baat. Listen it.
Prime Minister has listed numerous achievements from southern states in different fields. Karnataka is one among the states with the highest number of mentions. He has shared a number of accounts that underline Karnataka's customs and enterprising quality, also the state's achievement in the field of technology.
कर्नाटका के ही बीदर जिले में हुलसूर मिलेट प्रोड्यूसर कंपनी से जुड़ी महिलाएं मिलेट की खेती के साथ ही उसका आटा भी तैयार कर रही है। इससे इसकी कमाई भी काफी बढ़ रही है।
Prime Minister Modi celebrated the women of the Hulsoor Millet Company in Bidar district who have experienced increased earnings through their efforts in growing and processing millets. In one episode, Prime Minister lauded the Yuva Brigade for their cleanliness drive and transformation of the ancient Veerbhadraswamy Shiva temple in Srirangapatna. In another program, Modi highlighted Bengaluru's e-Parisara, a startup which developed indigenous technology to extract precious metals from printed circuit boards. Prime Minister Modi has shown his appreciation for Tamil culture and language many times in the 99 Mann Ki Baat episodes. He expressed regret for not having learned Tamil and shared examples of Tamil people's contributions in nation building. He has highlighted initiatives from Tamil Nadu such as reviving the Naga River and planting palmara trees to protect against cyclones. The Prime Minister has praised the determination, creativity and self-reliance of Andhra Pradesh people in his Mann Ki Baat. He lauded the efforts of Sai Praneeth's meteorological data analysis for farmers, C.V. Raju's revival of Ettikoppaka toys, Srinivas Padakandla's sculptures using automobile scrap metal, and Venkat's Atmanirbhar Bharat chart to promote made in India products. God's own country, Kerala too, has featured many times in Mann Ki Baat. The Prime Minister has shared many inspiring stories from Kerala, stressing on education and Ayurveda. In one of the episodes, Prime Minister Modi mentioned the Sabarimala temple where cleanliness drives are considered an act of worship. From Telangana, Prime Minister Modi mentioned the successful restoration of the historic Bansilal Pet stepwell. He spoke about the ancient Perini dance of Telangana, a dance dedicated to Lord Shiva from the Kakatiya area. Dr. Vittalacharya from Telangana came in for special praise for building a library by collecting 2 lakh books in Yalanki of Ramanapet Mandal in Yadgiri, Bhuvangiri district.
कांग्रेस के लोगों ने 91 टाइम 91 टाइम अलग-अलग गालियां दी है.
Karnataka have stopped expecting from the Prime Minister. Let him come, let him give his speeches, let him do his road shows, because that's what he's good at. But people are waiting for the 5 guarantees of the Congress party.
The political war of words refuses to die down in the poll-bound state of Karnataka. Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday launched a scathing attack at Congress's chief Mallikarjun Kharge's poisonous snake remark. PM Modi said that Congress party and its leaders have hurled at him different type of abuses 91 times till now. He further said that the grand old party had even abused Baba Saheb Ambedkar and were engaged in abusing V.D. Savarkar as well. Hitting back, Kharge said that the BJP must keep account on how many times they have abused Dalits, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Gandhi family and Jawaharlal Nehru. Meanwhile, it's day 2 of PM Modi's visit to Karnataka, and today he will be campaigning in the old Mysuru region where BJP is trying to end the Congress-JDS dominance by eyeing the Vokaliga vote bank.
कांग्रेस के कुछ नेता दूसरों को गाली देने का ही काम करते रहते हैं. ये कांग्रेस वाले मोदी की कब्र खोदने में लगे हैं और देशवासी कमल खिलाने में लगे हैं. कांग्रेस ने ये गालियों की डिक्शनरी में टाइम खराब करने के बजाय अगर इतनी मेहनत उन्होंने गुड गवर्नेंस के लिए की होती, कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ताओं का उत्साह बढ़ाने के लिए किया होता, तो आज कांग्रेस की ऐसी दुर्दशा न होती, ऐसी दयनीय स्थिति नहीं आती. ये गाली गलौज करने वालों को माफ करोगे? समाज को नीचा दिखाने वालों को माफ करोगे? समाज के अंदर बंटवारा करने वालों को माफ करोगे? दिन रात काम करूंगा, ज्यादा काम करूंगा. आपके आशीर्वाद से सारी गालियां मिट्टी में मिल जाएगी दोस्तों, सारी गालियां मिट्टी में मिल जाएगी.
ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಎಣಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ದಲಿತರಿಗೆ, ಸೋನಿಯಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿಗೆ, ಗಾಂಧಿ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆ, ನೆಹರೂಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾರಿ ಬೈದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿ.
Mangaluru comes under the Dakshina Kannada district of Karnataka state. CNN News 18's Shivani Gupta interacts with locals, especially young students who study in around the Mangaluru's university on various issues in Karnataka ahead of the assembly polls. Take a look at this exclusive report.
Bangalore is known for a lot of things, certainly for its beaches, its swaying palm trees, but it's also known for its educational institutions. We're in Bangalore ahead of the Karnataka Assembly elections, trying to gauge the mood of the public. These are going to be extremely hard-fought elections. So let's listen in from the public, especially the young in Bangalore, on what they think.
I think one of the main issue is private buses, and the traffic is increasing in Mangalore as well, just like Bangalore. I haven't seen this much of traffic in recent year.
Issues, I think we do not have drainage facility in our area. That is one thing more important, and there is no proper road.
Everybody's talking about roads. Roads seem to be a big issue, and traffic and as well.
Yeah. Because interior roads aren't proper this time. I mean, wherever we see, it is not there. We have loopholes in the, this potholes. Potholes. And, it is not maintained properly. Only these highways are maintained properly.
The government has their own, pros and cons. Yeah. And the major thing what bothered me is the price issue. Okay. The price issue was a major thing. But then, yeah, certain projects were completed. That was there. Price issue is a major concern for me.
The elected people have to think about the people who voted for them. I mean, I think that's not been happening, definitely. I mean, let's look at the assets that the MLAs and MPs have multiplied in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And in between, we had 2.5, 3 years of Corona, where I think most of us have lost assets. They're multiplied. So there is something not going right in the background. So the voters have to think well, vote differently, please. Yeah.
Right. All right. That is certainly one of the issues that's dominating as far as Karnataka elections is concerned, corruption. Now, that's a tag that the Bommai government will have to shed, they'll have to fight. Whether they're successful in doing so or not, the public will tell. With camera person Manas Das in Mangalore, Shivani Gupta, CNN News 18.
The battleground Karnataka is all set for the upcoming elections, and the campaign trail in the state by political parties is on full swing. CNN News 18's Harish Upadhyay brings you this report from Bellary. Take a look.
Bellary has traditionally been a Congress stronghold. In fact, in 1999 Lok Sabha election, Sonia Gandhi contested from here against her bitter rival Sushma Swaraj and managed to win. In the early 2000s, we saw the emergence of Reddy brothers who managed to establish control of the district in 2008. Later on, after they got embroiled in the illegal mining case, that too faded away. Over the last few years, we have seen the BJP and Congress trying to control the district and get political space as well. Sir, another election here. What are the issues that still remain, sir, for you?
These elections come every 5 years. There is no change. This hangama will keep happening. The poverty levels are the same. The unemployment levels are the same. The youth get excited because they are getting into anxiety mode because of the elections. There is lot to be done. These folks, they just come once in a year, show their face and go. You can just turn this side. This is the main road of this area called Jawan's Road. You can see the dirt. There is no, just go behind this road, this side and this side, the drainages are the same, the stink is the same, the dirt is the same. When basic hygiene is not being given, basic municipal operations don't happen, basic water does not come in. What is happening, we are not aware. We are just flowing with the population of India. The best thing of India, what happens is, it is not the politicians or bureaucrats who run this country. It is the common man to grow and move. He moves the country. That is the real fact.
My family triple इंजन सरकार क्या बोलते हैं डबल इंजन सरकार बोलते हैं मतलब क्या है मीनिंग क्या है डबल इंजन सरकार मीनिंग क्या है ऐसा मैं पूछना था कुछ भी डेवलप नहीं इधर क्या तो बोला सारो ये बराबर है सभी रोड अभी रोड डाल रहे हैं अभी तक रोड डाल रहे वैसे ना तो रोड डालता नहीं तो नहीं.
Well, the BJP says it's receiving widespread support from across the community here in Bellary. We are at one such rally in Kaul Bazaar. Ma'am, BJP कहती है कि उनको हर कम्युनिटी से सपोर्ट मिल रहा है. क्या चेंज हो रहा है बीजेपी के लिए बल्लारी में?
बीजेपी के लिए कांग्रेस वाले क्या भी नहीं करे, बीजेपी वाले बहुत कुछ करे. 10 साल श्रीरामुलु भाई ये बल्लारी में नहीं थे. क्या मलकालमुरु में जीते सो मगर इधर काम कराया श्रीरामुलु सर. वो भिन्न है आज हर तरफ से भी, हर गरीब का भी, अच्छे का बुरे का साथ दिया श्रीरामुलु भाई. उसके वास्ते हम लोग भी, मैं भी एक कारपेंटर पहले पुरानी 2001 में, अभी भी हम लोग उनको साथ दे रहे.
Man who's accused in the 16,000 crore mining scam, Gali Janardhan Reddy, has floated his own political party. He's hoping for a revival of his political career. Through that, he was ignored by the BJP. But the BJP is fearing that he could split the votes and the party could suffer in a few constituencies, especially in 4-5 constituencies, wherever the fight was close between the BJP and the Congress. In Bellary, with camera person Riaz, Harish Upadhyay.
With Karnataka elections being around the corner, politicians are queuing up at influential mutts whose endorsement could help determine outcome in many ways. The mutts play a key role in state politics by influencing people from its community to cast their votes. CNN News 18's Pallavi Ghosh speaks to Tumkur people. Listen in.
This has also been the spot where you've seen all big and high-profile politicians coming here to take his blessings as well. Now, this is the Siddhaganga Mutt. And Mutt now also has political connotations, though it is meant mainly for worship and educational institutions. But as over time, as this race for the Lingayat votes has begun in the battle for Karnataka, thereby lies importance of this Mutt. It's believed that the former Chief Minister Yedurappa actually started his entire trend where mutts like these would actually be patronized by the state government. There was a time when these mutts were completely devoid of any political or state help, but this clearly has completely changed. Recently, the state government under Chief Minister Bommai gave over 1,000 crores of grants to this particular mutt for development and for other opportunities. But there is also a slice which is expected in return. Pretty much like many of the temples or the ashrams we see in North India, here too the silent or tacit support or blessing of the mutt can go a long way, at least that's what the politicians believe, can go a long way in determining which way their blessing is going to be. And that is perhaps seen as an indication to the voters also that which political party they should be casting their vote for. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that you see both the BJP and the Congress leaders and the JDS as well actually making a race for this mutt in the hope that this blessing will be a blessing in disguise as far as the battle for Karnataka is concerned. So the importance of the mutt we can see has been growing, and not just this mutt, almost every mutt in Karnataka. Okay. So has the mutt now become a very influential place, a powerful place, would you say?
No, both influential and powerful, because since 100 years, more than 100 years, this mutt is educating people. So many poor people are taken their education. They are taking food, shelter and everything from the hands of this mutt.
But you know also, of late we've been seeing, for example, politicians coming here to take the blessings. Yes. Clearly they are hoping that the Lingayat blessing also comes on that. No. Do you think that's how the power of the mutt also comes?
No, not only the Lingayats. Every section of people. Okay. Every section of people. Here there is no question of caste, creed or anything. This mutt is so important under the this powerful Swamiji.
Over time, we have seen state also giving donations, giving grants to the mutt for its development. Do you think that's one way of state trying to, please the mutts?
No question. So all the section of people are educating here, are taking education here. So education is the prime duty of our society, So
okay.
That is why our mutt is doing. No question of politics is involved here. But every politicians, officers are coming here and pray for Swamiji, pray for Lord Siddhangeshwara.
So it's election time, and this is the time when voters are being wooed by politicians, and this is also the time when you have the power of vote. So when you go and cast your vote, what is it that you keep in mind? What is it that you want from your politicians?
The basic thing what we need is the infrastructure in the city. So if we take Karnataka, Bangalore is the center, means it is the heart of Karnataka, and people come here for employment. So basically they see it as a hub where they can make some money. But if the city infrastructure is not good, so we don't have any other option in the state itself. That's first thing. And second thing, if the infrastructure is developed across the state, means it can be distributed. The people's employment opportunities can be distributed. So we can decrowd Bangalore itself. So that is what we expect from the maybe politicians or our state.
Is that also going to be a yardstick when you cast your vote? Jobs, development?
Yes, jobs and development. And one more thing is corruption free. It will not be corruption free. Less corruption we can tell.
I'm also standing in Tumkuru area, and this is where the mutts and all are, and the mutts play a very important role in Karnataka politics. Yes. Yeah, because I also come in from North India where I know ashrams, for example. Do you think that politicians making a beeline for these mutts, expecting a blessing from the Swamiji, all this really matters?
of course it will matter. But what will happen, you may see all politicians will visit one or the other mutt, so that if it comes in the TV, their believers will get influenced that he is close to our mutt Shri, so that we should cast a vote to him. So what will happen, the confusion what happens is all politicians will go to one mutt also. So everyone will go to the mutt, everyone will get the blessings of that mutt Shri. So it's not so easy to make the voters believe that mutt Shri is giving some importance to one political party or one person, but it matters. It does matter.
You agree with him?
Yes, definitely.
It's time for a short break, but don't go anywhere as we'll come right back with more news and updates.
ये कांग्रेस का इतिहास है। मैं अकेला नहीं हूं जिस पर इस तरह के हमले किए गए। आपको मालूम है पिछले चुनाव में चौकीदार चोर चलाया, फिर आगे बढ़ गए मोदी चोर चलाया, फिर पूरा ओबीसी समाज चोर है चलाया, और अभी तो चुनाव की शुरुआत हुई कर्नाटका में, और मेरे लिंगायत भाइयों बहनों को भी चोर कहने की हिम्मत कर दी। जब ये लोग मुझे गाली देते हैं, अब इतनी गालियां हो गई 91, और उनके टॉप मोस्ट नेता देते रहे, कोई ऐसे नहीं छोटे मोटे कार्यकर्ता नहीं। एक बार खुद बाबा साहब ने सार्वजनिक तौर पर विस्तार से बताया था कि कांग्रेस उन्हें बार बार गालियां देती है। कांग्रेस ने बाबा साहब को क्या क्या नहीं कहा। कांग्रेस बाबा साहब को राक्षस, राष्ट्रद्रोही, दगाबाज दोस्त, आप सुनकर के हैरान हो जाएंगे। उस जमाने में बाबा साहब जैसे महापुरुष को कांग्रेस ने ऐसी ऐसी गालियां दी थी, कितने ही अपमानजनक शब्दों से वो आए दिन बाबा साहब को अपमानित करते थे। आज भी हम लोग देखते हैं कि कांग्रेस कैसे वीर सावरकर जी को गालियां देती रहती है। अब बाबा साहब वीर सावरकर की तरह अगर वो मोदी को गाली देते हैं तो मैं तो इसे उपहार मानता हूं, और कांग्रेस गाली देने में समय बर्बाद करती रहेगी। मैं जनता जनार्दन की सेवा में अपने आप को खपाता रहूंगा। कर्नाटका को डबल इंजन सरकार चाहिए, ताकि कर्नाटका कांग्रेस का एटीएम नहीं बल्कि देश का ग्रोथ इंजन बना रहे।
Going across to my colleague Pallavi Ghosh, our senior editor who joins us on the broadcast. Very good morning to you, Pallavi. Actually, very good afternoon to you right now. That remark of Mallikarjun Kharge is picked up by the Prime Minister as well. Already, Home Minister Amit Shah addressed it last evening. Now, PM Modi saying that no matter how much keychain you throw at the BJP, the lotus is going to bloom. What do you think about this political strategy about countering that abuse head on?
See, this is along expected lines. It was expected that when a Prime Minister renews his campaign and comes back to Karnataka, and this is going to be the last push that really the BJP is going to apply for the battle for Karnataka, the Prime Minister definitely is going to pick up this issue. And why the Prime Minister, in fact, over the last 2 to 3 days, we've seen, despite an apology coming in from the Congress President, the BJP has not let up. Whether it's the Home Minister, whether it's all the senior BJP leaders and ministers as well, all of them have been very critical of the Congress party, accusing it of always needlessly attacking the Prime Minister. Now, Prime Minister...
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Now, in a massive development push, Kerala's first Vande Bharat Express was flagged off by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. People in the state rejoiced over the arrival of semi-high-speed train and flocked to get a glimpse and also experience the ride. This is the fifth Vande Bharat Express inaugurated this month, and with this, total number of Vande Bharat trains have now reached 50. Nivedita Singh gets you this ground report. Take a look.
Kerala gets its first Vande Bharat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated this train between Kasaragod and Trivandrum that is expected to reduce the travel time between the two stations to just 8 hours. This Vande Bharat train has 16 coaches, including 2 executive class and 14 chair cars. The seating capacity for the executive class is 52 seats, while for the chair car it is 78 seats.
There are a number of features that makes Vande Bharat unique. A dedicated charging point is one of them. In both the classes, there are dedicated charging points for the passengers. Apart from regular plug point, the board also has a Type-C point and a USB port. So now, while charging your laptop, you can also charge your mobile without any hassle. Both the classes of the Vande Bharat train also have automatic sliding doors that can also be operated through touch. The interior of the Vande Bharat train is also disabled friendly. Apart from disabled friendly toilets, the seat numbers are also written in braille. Across the train, emergency talkback units have been installed for the passengers to use in case of any emergency. We even tested this feature.
Hello, can you hear me? For travelling in the executive class between Trivandrum and Kasaragod, the passengers will have to pay around 2,900. On the other hand, for the chair car, this cost is around 1,600. This train, connecting 11 districts of Kerala, will have 7 stoppages, including Kollam, Kottayam and Ernakulam. After missing the target set for the last financial year, the ministry has now geared up for the production and delivery of the Vande Bharat train. This is the 5th Vande Bharat train inaugurated this month. With this, the total number of Vande Bharat trains in the country has now reached 50.
Well, that's all from me on this bulletin, but stay tuned for more news and updates on the other side.